guys, good morning. I just finished showering and we are here in Sydney and it's going to be a very exciting trip. I am with Miggy and I am here with Spotify. There's like this parang whole music festival with shows, panels going on around Sydney. We are gonna go to the Spotify house for the next 4 days and it's gonna be fun because there's gonna be like a lot of panel sessions talking about music, how they find new artists, how they help like new creators and artists to get the exposure that they need. They also have this program called Equal. They want to highlight women in the industry. I believe like Nadine Lustre is part of that program. And that's why her photo was in Times Square in New York. So things like that. I'm so excited to hear more about that. Every night there's gonna be like performers. Like there's a K-pop one, there's a hip-hop one, there's an all-female one, and of course like the new artists. So I'm so excited for that. I'm trying a new format for this vlog because I know that, that I've been vlogging for the last 7 years. I've been sharing literally all my travels with you guys the past 7 years. Wala ata akong travel na vlog. Or parang isa lang yung Singapore trip ko with Rei Germar last time. Yun lang. But aside from that, you guys literally see all of my travels. I'm trying out this new attack and vlogging format. Through the entire vlog, you guys are gonna see me answering questions. You always say that my Q&REI or like Q&A videos are your favorite type of videos, while I love my travel videos. Let us try to find the balance between those two. Let me know your thoughts and we'll edit from your thoughts. Let's jump into my first question. I did my lashes last night, but I don't think I am putting makeup on today. Kinda not in the mood for that. Wala akong suklay. I'm finger combing my hair. I'm using a new hair mask, so update ko kayo. Top is from Zara. My skirt is from Gentlewoman. And look at how cute my sambas are. Pink laces from Mark. I'm gonna go upstairs and get my stuff. Our first question, she's asking, like, she wants to do so many things. Should she just focus on one or try everything? You know what? Wanting to do so many things is actually a good sign. Tap into the elevator. It means that you're in a great place to want things, to do things, to be productive. So at the moment, I vlog. I do Instagram, TikTok. Of course, I have my businesses. But aside from that, I also want to make a new brand and start a podcast. We'll skip it pag may tao. Walang tao. Perfect. At some point in my life, I was doing social media. We just opened Sol Gipsal. We started Lula and Sustain Tapies. And then Miggy and I had the jewelry brand. Without the right planning and like time management, it was hard. It was really hard. For sure, merong isang magsasuffer dyan. I highly suggest you list down all the things you want, you prioritize, do a time management kind of chart. Sabi nila, there's time for everything, but I'm not the most patient person. I'd like to list the things that I want to do, prioritize. Ano ba yung una kong gustong gawin? Ano yung una kong gustong mag-flourish? You have to prioritize. You can't do everything all at the same time because again, we are humans. We have limits. I'm pretty sure that these things that you want to try, you're very passionate about. You wouldn't want naman to give your best in one and give your bare minimum to the other. Just went down to grab some things. And of course, we're here. How do you define a good friend? A good friend is happy for your achievements. Like yung people na who's starting to be bitter and jealous of you, that's when you see it eh. They downplay your achievements. Aside from downplaying it, like parang they invalidate your achievements. A good friend doesn't take advantage of your weaknesses, of your past. A good friend understands that sometimes you have a lot of priorities and it's okay to like not show up. You got it. Swept into my lane, now I can't get you out of it. I wanna go, wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. I'm home from the Spotify house and before that I went shopping. I'm so happy. I've been wanting this Tiffany bangle ever since I was in Milan. Not Milan, Rome. But they never had my size. And in Manila, they didn't have my size as well. I don't have any justification, guys. It's not like walang I deserve it, walang any justification. I'm gonna take a video of it tomorrow. Instagram. Because she's a very beautiful piece. The SA there was super lovely. And her taste, I cannot. Like, the moment I walked in, she was like, I like your Coco Crush rings. I also have that bangle. Alam mo yung parang feeling ko pareho kami ng taste. Di ko sure kung marketing niya ba yun. Whatever it is, it worked. She really like helped me pick the best bangle for me. Especially that it's not like a cheap bangle. I didn't feel like she was trying to sell the most expensive one to me. She helped me pick out the best na parang fits the stack that I already have and like my skin tone as well. Appreciate ko yun. Anyway, let's go back to answering your questions. I'm done washing the face. How would you describe your relationship with yourself in one word? Before, especially last year, I was so afraid to be left alone with my own thoughts. The moment na parang kinakausap ko na yung sarili ko, this is so annoying. I was talking for a good 5 minutes. Natapos ko na nga ilagay yung serum sa face ko, just colored. But as I was saying, the moment I feel na parang reality check na ako ng mind ko, I kind of back off. Think of something else because I guess I was afraid to validate my own feelings because the moment na it's validated, then it's reality. Alam ko, gets niyo yun. Yung parang when you're afraid, you don't really want to think you're afraid because if you think you're afraid, then you are in reality afraid. I hope I'm making sense. This year, I think I'm better at processing my own emotions because I realized that I'm the only person who can process them and actually do something about it because no one can read my mind. I would describe my relationship with myself as of the moment evolving because I'm not yet there, but I know I'm on the way into embracing everything that I am. I shall finish my skincare and do my lashes. Mitchie is sleeping already, but let's eat. I'm hungry. I want to wake him up. I think he's gonna love it. I best not to be loud because my love is sleeping already. But we have a question that says, how do you tell your friend that he or she is in a toxic, unhealthy relationship? Hay nako. For sure, meron kayong naisip na tao nung narinig niyo yung question. But honestly, hard situation to be in because we care for our friends and we're just looking out for them. I'm not sure if you have ever been, but I was once in the position where ako yung nasa toxic relationship. Pag ikaw yung nandun sa position, it's really hard to recognize it, especially if you love the person. Pilitin mo yung sarili mo to see the good and you really push yourself and convince yourself the good outweighs the bad. You know what? You should set boundaries. You should have non-negos. This is my advice to those na watching this and who are in a toxic relationship. Because if you don't, parang ito-tolerate mo lang siya ng ito-tolerate. But if you set non-negotiables and then pag nangyari yung non-negotiables na yun, yun yung sign mo to get out of that relationship. Recognizing is one, but deciding that you will leave is another. That's a harder thing to do because again, I was once in that situation and it was so hard to leave because it felt comfortable. It felt familiar. You were scared na maybe this is the best for you. You are scared na maybe wala ka nang mahanap na iba or maybe naawa ka. Usually that's the case, naawa ka. Or number 6, you blame yourself that whatever happens to this person, kasalanan mo, blackmail scenario, been there, done that. But to you, who has a friend na in a toxic relationship, I would say, huwag ka mapagod and don't stop being a good friend. I know it's so annoying. Spoiler alert, you're not gonna listen to us because you can't help a person who doesn't want to be helped. And the only person who can help them are themselves. And the moment they realize na decided na sila umalis sa relationship na yun. And when that happens, I hope you are there for your friend. Kasi kailangan niya ng iiyakan. Bakit yung chicken nila may buhok pa? Ano ba yan? Pero ang laki. Laki ng wings. Spicy to, hindi naman. There's this Filipino creator who lives in Melbourne and then he said the locals here find this like spicy and sa description nakalagay spicy. But girl, parang pepper lang to. Anyways, that's it. See you tomorrow.
Babe.
What do we sit on? We are buying our entire beach outfit. Okay, so we have this question, and you have to accept the fact that criticisms are always there. You have to segregate the criticisms or the noise that you hear. If it's a constructive criticism, that's actually a good one. It means that people are looking out for you, and those actually will help you. In my industry, I get that a lot. I work with lots of brands, and it's not all the time that all of my materials are instantly approved. And I get also comments from my handler, from my team, from Miggy, and people that I work with telling me how I can improve my craft. And we should never stop evolving. And I feel like we should look at it that way na kahit tayo, kaya natin mag-improve all the time. Yung favorite ko is the word teachable. I want it when a single person is teachable. I always want to be teachable. It's a very humbling thing na kahit na nasa industriya ka na for so long, you should always still be teachable. Kasi lagi namang may mas magaling, di ba? Pero, that doesn't mean na hindi na tayo mag-try, mag-evolve. And guys, there will always be rejections. There will always be setbacks. And sometimes, they exist so that we actually know if it's meant for us. Kasi imagine nyo, if rejections come and you easily give up, baka it's a sign na you're not passionate enough about these things. For example, in my case, ang dami ko ng rejection and like setbacks na experience ko na yung ma-power trip. Like some people would tell me na I don't deserve to be here, but I know that I belong here. I know that I love my craft. I put my heart and soul into my craft. There's no way one or two or kahit sabihin pa natin sobrang daming comment will put me down because I know I worked hard for it and I will continuously work hard to earn my spot here. I think that's it. Alam nyo guys, feeling ko I'm so... Sa tagal kong hindi na Q&A, parang feeling ko wala akong masyadong ambag. But I love talking to you guys. I like connecting to you guys this way. I hope you still appreciate this. Medyo mahirap pala yung ganitong atake ng video kasi parang minsan napuputol yung thought ko sa isang bagay kasi gusto ko siya i-continue sa ibang spot. Kasi at the end of the day, I want this to be like a travel diary / Q&A. Right now, we are in Bondi Beach. Miggy is going around taking photos. I'm trying to get the tan. Sending it to Rei and Mishi in Manila. I hope it's right because there's two.
There's a yellow one and a red one.
Yeah.
I hope that's right.
Paano daw lalabanan ng katamaran?
I don't think I'm the right person to answer that.
Because you're a lazy person?
No. Because I'm never lazy. I'm never lazy, man.
Lies. I hear lies. Answer is you have to drag yourself out of bed or wherever you are and just do it.
For example, you see yourself. You see your perfect self. You're the best body that you want, the best hair, the best physique. You're at the best point of your life. You're happy and healthy. That's like the best version of you. All you have to do is just stand up and work, be consistent, and grind.
Get there.
Get there. You already see it.
To me, it's consistency versus being motivated. Because if you keep on relying on working just every time you're motivated, it's never gonna work. But I guess to simply answer how do you fight laziness, you really drag yourself out of it. You drag yourself out of bed and give your 100% that day. And I want you guys to know that your 100% each day looks different, and that's totally okay. Showing up and doing something is enough, and it says a lot about your character. Go ahead. Drag yourself out of that bed. Do it for a week or two and it's gonna be a routine somewhere down the road. Hindi daw kami aalis dito hanggang hindi ko na ubos yung kinuha ko. Hindi tayo aalis dito hanggang magsarado to. Hey guys, good morning. Let's start answering your question. Which lesson took you longest to learn? Oh wow. I think it's on TikTok where I said na parang there are some people in your life that you would meet to teach you a lesson. They turn strangers after that. And if you don't learn that lesson, life will throw you more people like that to teach you that same hard lesson. If you don't learn from it, life will put you in that same situation until you learn it. That being said, I feel like the hardest lesson I had to learn, I don't always have to be a hero in everybody's or in everyone else's story. Yes. Can I just tell you that living my life in front of the camera for the past 7 years fucked me up real good. Really good. Sobrang nag-deteriorate yung mental health ko. I think around late 2018 to early 2019, things got better. And then 2021 was like the lowest of them all. Trying so hard to control the narrative in such a way na what is truthful to me, to my experience. That's so hard. That's so exhausting. Trying to correct everybody, trying to prove every time that I didn't do that I'm not that type of person. I started accepting that you will be a bad person in someone else's story, and it's okay. Life was more peaceful. I accepted the fact that some people wouldn't like me and they have things in their head that might not be true about me, and that's all okay. It's so tiring to just expect that everybody will try to hear you out. Oh, this is pretty cute.
I love you, Madeline.
Is that cute moment?
I love you, Madeline. I love you, Madeline. I'm madly in love with you.
Hey guys, good morning. Late kami nagising. Well, late si Miggy nagising. We wanna...
Bruh, I'm done. Anong late na gising? Nag-video ka pa lang. I'm done. Kanina pa.
Pero sino na una nagising?
Ikaw, pero nauna ba ako matapos? Mag-video ka pa lang.
No, nakalimutan ko na mag-video ako. But still, go away na nga. Nainis na ako sa'yo. Ikaw talaga late always, tapos ako pa. Anyway, we have a question. She said that she's having her first date after 8 years. She's asking for any tips. I will say, just stay true to who you are. Stay true to yourselves. Because you don't want any person to like you for reasons na hindi naman talaga yun. Actually, she's asking me like what to wear. I would suggest wear whatever it is that makes you feel your most authentic self. Makes you feel so confident and hot and sexy. Okay lang kung dress yan, kung a pair of jeans yan, I don't care, just go for it. And I honestly feel like doing your makeup and putting on perfume will help boost your confidence. I don't know. I feel like when I'm having a bad day, I go do my makeup. When I want to feel confident, I do my makeup and I seal the deal with the perfume. I always say like, perfumes bring back so much memories sa akin. You can use a new perfume if you want a certain scent to remind you of this guy, or you can use a perfume na reminds you of great memories so that you're just gonna have a great night. And today I am using the Luxe Fragrances Blushing Bouquet. This one reminds me of a Dior perfume actually, a floral fresh scent. Yung pagka-floral niya, yung hindi parang Lola. There's that cute little bottle, it's color pink. I gave one to my sister. What is it? Top is from House of CB.
What's one thing you wish you could have done while you were in college?
I wish I didn't quit the pep squad. Ba't ako nag-quit? Alam mo yung bridge, babe? Pinaglakad kami nakaganon. Like nakaganon, tapos lumalakad. Wala na akong ibang bagay na mas painful na may isip doon. Actually, not painful. More like,
Nahirapan ka na, give up ka na agad.
baby, as in. I wasn't smart. It was very uncomfortable and it was very, very hard. I could, hindi kaya ng utak ko yung, di ba naka-bridge ako pa ganyan? Hindi ko kaya yung coordination na, paano gagalaw to? Tapos follow yung back ko.
Nahihirapan ka sa gano'n?
Sobrang hirap talaga.
Parang kasi mga ganun, nahihirapan ka sa jumping jacks.
No. I don't think it was a coordination problem. I think it was more of like my scolio problem. Sabi ko dun sa coach ko na I don't think I can do it anymore. So I wish I didn't
Ano
quit.
sabi niya?
Sabi niya, bakit? Sabi ko sa scoliosis ko, wala naman siya magawa. Kasi scolio yung sinabi kong reason. Ko, kaya ng back ko eh.
Ay,
Gumib up lang ako agad.
nag-give up ka na naman.
I think another thing I wish I did
should have taken journalism more seriously. Kasi that's one of my weaknesses right now. I don't write really well. I'm better at expressing myself in a more conversational kind of way. Or Carhartt muna.
Do you want to walk all the way though?
Lapit lang yun. I'm done na, baby. Thank you.
Sakto.
Super sakto. First
Yeah.
time. I mean, super. This, like a dorm room.
No, I prefer the denim one.
One bite.
Advice for people who feel stuck at their career or their job. As you're done. Oh my god. You are so quick. What did you get?
I want.
Oh, that's a problem.
tried this?
I'll get it. Okay. Sorry, give me 5 minutes. She said she knows what she wants. That's what I don't know. The things that I want. Going back, I feel like usually feeling lost or stuck is brought to you by burnout. Because when you're burnt out, feel like you're not doing enough, you feel stuck, please take a rest because rest is productive. Is there? Oh, there. Have to take a rest. Super dry shampoo. Yes, please. As I was saying, I think that you have to list the things that you can control and can't control, and from there decide, am I really stuck or there's still something I could do? You can start listing down the things you can do and don't stress so much about the things you can't control. Another important question that you have to ask yourself is, do you still want what you're doing? Because if not, then maybe that's the reason why you feel stuck. And this is the best time to take care of yourself. Validate your feelings. I think this is the best time to take some time off. Don't be too hard on yourself. And you should look at the bigger picture and see if, do you see yourself still pursuing something more or bigger in this world, in this career path? Or do you see yourself pursuing other things? And I think the pinaka-important part is your heart still in this field? The moment na wala na yung heart mo sa ginagawa mo, I think that's a sign na hindi mo na siya gusto. Look for the heart today, peoples. Look for the heart. Let's go. Hello! We are in Central Park and I saw this Korean restaurant on TikTok. Ang dumi ng camera ko, wait lang. Anyway, there's a question na parang, how do you survive bad days? And I honestly have two answers for this. So take whichever you resonate with. Number one is more of like the positive one. But you know, sometimes I feel like minsan may kind of like toxic positivity na if you are a sunny person who's having a bad day, baka you can decide na maybe it's just a bad morning or it's a bad afternoon. Then you can go ahead and try your best to not affect whatever it is that made it a bad morning or afternoon into a bad day. My second answer is, if it's a bad day and you feel like you're not ready to face the world, want to stay home and just bum.
Get your sauce for you guys.
Thank you, thank you. You just want to stay in bed the whole day. It's okay. That is okay. You know what? I therefore conclude, no one can tell you how you can survive your bad day. Because
If you're having a bad day.
if you're having a bad day, cope with it in the best you can. And our best look different per person. And don't let other people tell you otherwise na you're not doing your best. Okay, I hope this sounds okay because I left my mic in my check-in. I feel like I've been avoiding this question since I arrived because, I don't know, one, parang ayoko magkamali ng sagot. parang feeling ko ang dami nangyari this year. And nasasad ako na bakit parang wala ako masyadong maalala. I'm not sure if that's a bad thing. But like on top of my head, I feel like the happiest I've been was really when we were in Turkey. But I'm not sure if I'm saying that because that's the last thing we did or yun talaga yung happiest. Kasi parang, ayun ko, nung trip na yun, like, di kami nag-away ni Mickey, sobrang chill lang, like, I didn't pressure myself into vlogging. It was really an experience. I experienced a lot of firsts. Siguro kasi the past few months, I've been going to countries. I've been to, oh my God, ngayon nag-click na siya. Also, our Europe trip, oh my God, that was another happy moment for me kasi it was just me and Miggy, and it's really different if it's just the two of us traveling. That's when we get to know each other better. That's when I get to know myself better. And the last happiest moment, happiest nga, tatlo yung sagot, sorry na guys. The last would be when I first met Ellie, my niece. Our family is bigger now and she's just the cutest baby ever, and to have a baby girl in the family is another dream because I can give her all the artifacts that I have. Like ngayon, binilan ko siya ng clothes nung nasa Bondi kami. Hour and 30 minutes away from Manila. What you ate? Habang natutulog ka. I feel like this is going to be my last question before I head home. The question is about how you deal with toxic family members. You don't. That's easier said than done, honestly, because we have a very undeniable connection with family, and family will always be family. But you know what? If it's your mental health that's on the line, if hindi na siya pasok sa values mo as a person, then you should create boundaries. That's super important. But again, dali niyang sabihin compared sa gawin kasi nga, family will always be family. So yun yung go-to ko. Distance might not work for everybody, but that's how I personally deal with it. Not just with family members, with toxic people in general. That was a super off-framing, I'm sorry. Si Misha kasi, we land mga 5:30 p.m. Super liwanag. Show them.